Northside cool.
Hold up! Disclaimer, before I get any further with this video, guys, I am not out here just Rambo Jackson women left and right. This happened probably like when I was like 7, 8 years old. I did not know any better. I was a stupid little kid and I had a lot of growing up to do, and I did grow up a lot since that time. So I just want to let you guys know, I know there's gonna be people in the comments, that girls, people, maybe guys too, saying, oh my god, why would you do that? I see, you're not no saint. I mean, I'm not a saint, man. Everyone messes up, everyone makes mistakes. This happened when I was at a really young age, so don't think I'm out here now 18 years old just hitting women left and right. I'm not hitting no one left and right. No, just so if anyone thinks that, stop it. All right, cue the intro.
Northside coolin' shorty, yeah, that's where I stay. Heard you was a lame boy, get up out my face.
What's up YouTube, MillionDollarDream here, back again with yet another $1 million video, and today I have a story time yet again of the time when I did some stupid ass shit. Yes, I hit a girl. My first fight, probably that I can really remember off the top of my head, was a long time ago when I hit a female. I just feel like damn, like that. I feel fucked up. Like it was sad, but it has a sweet ending in the end. So let me tell you guys what happened. So long story short, there is a girl. I'm gonna call her Angel. I don't know. I'm just gonna call her Angel for short. I don't know. I couldn't think of anything on top of my head. I was probably around, what grade was I in? I was probably like in, it's like 2nd grade, maybe 3rd grade. And I lived in this place called EOS 21. If you are in the Northern Virginia area, you do know where EOS 21 is, most likely, which is we're across the street from the Landmark Mall. I had a lot of friends during that time period because it wasn't when I first moved there. When I first moved there, I had no friends. I couldn't make any friends. But I did have one friend a couple years later, a female friend that I didn't really pick up too much, but she did like me. I didn't really pick up too much on that because I was just like, I don't know, I wasn't fixated on her. Like I wasn't trying to get my attention to her, so I couldn't pick up or read vibes and feelings if someone else was feeling me or not. So I was a little kid. I mean, who else can really think that? I mean, especially when you're at the age, if a girl waves at you, you're telling all your friends that, hey man, I think she likes me. A long time ago, I used to live in this neighborhood. And this girl, I'm naming Angel, we used to go to the same elementary school. We had the same bus stop and everything because she lived in the complex as well. I believe with her older cousin, older sister, and I used to be there with my older brother. My older brother was in 5th grade, so yeah, I was in 2nd grade because my older brother was in 5th grade, and her older cousin was in 5th grade, and she was in 2nd grade too. My brother was 3 grades ahead of me. I would be in class all the time, and she would always touch me and pat me and be like,
come on, Miles, like, why would you do that?
Touch me and stuff. But I would never like it. I'll be in my head like, why the fuck are you touching me? Like, stop fucking touching me. Because I was like really like, I don't know how to say it, but I was really like to myself, I didn't really like when people would like touch me and stuff like that because of the fact that how I used to like fight a lot especially back in like 2nd grade when I was a little kid. I used to fight a lot. The kids in an outside neighborhood when they would come to our neighborhood and try to take shit and run shit. I used to not like it when people would touch me. I still don't like it when girls touch me. Like if a girl touches me now, like you gotta be like my girl, bro. Like I don't let girls, like you can't play with my hair. I'm not out here kissing random girls because that's only, if I had a girlfriend, that's only for her. Like nah. My hair is like, it's probably nothing special to you guys, but my hair and my lips I take a lot of pride in it. So I'm not out here letting random girls play in my hair and kiss me. Nah, it ain't about to happen. I ain't catching no cooties. Really, nigga? So, yeah, she used to always touch me in the class, and I used to always like be annoyed, like, why do you always touch me? Like, yo, just leave me alone. And I'll tell her that, but she would probably, she would take it in a way as in I'm flirting with her. I'm saying, oh my god, stop touching me. Like, you know how people are, like, you touch them, like,
you play too much, stop touching me. Like, girl, get out of here, girl. You stupid. Girl, you stupid.
It wasn't like that. I was really serious, like, yo, stop fucking touching me. But she insists and she kept on going for it. But this happened days on days on days on days. I would tell my brother and I would tell him, like, look, man, like, I don't know why this girl keeps touching me, man. Like, she just keeps touching me and I'm getting tired of it. And he knew who she was because he knew her older cousin. I remember I would tell him,
like, yo, she keeps touching me, I'm gonna have to hit her.
And he's like, Miles, stop it. You're not gonna do nothing, stop it. It's not that serious. You gotta take it, like, chill out, relax. I didn't really listen to him. So at this point, I was saying, damn, like, I'm really gonna have to take matters into my own hands. As like fucked up as it sounds. Literally, I was telling my brother the day before this happened, and he was telling me, yo, no matter what, if she does anything, do not hit her. Just tell her, look, I appreciate when you touch me. But man, I was a young kid. One thing was going through one year, bullshit was coming out the other year. I didn't really give a fuck, and I didn't care what anyone said. I just wanted this person to leave me alone. I mean, that's the kind of kid I was. Like, I didn't care what the consequences are. Whatever I have to do, whatever it takes to make you stop, stop, I'm gonna do it. I wouldn't really use my head. I wouldn't really think. Like if you push me to the limit, I would just see red, and then I would just go like ape shit. That's just like the kind of person I was, and I'm still kind of like that. I can just tolerate a lot more shit. Like I really don't like to fight. Like anymore, I don't like to fight. But I don't mind confrontation. I don't mind arguing because I'm really good at that. But when it comes to fighting, I don't like to fight. So following day, and she came up to me. She came up to me, we were walking back through this little trail. Like, and everywhere I would go inside the school, if I was to turn left, this girl would be here. If I was to turn right, this girl would be here. If I was to go to the bathroom, she'd be waiting outside for me. If I was to go back inside of class, she'd be sitting right next to me down on the fucking like chair. Like I would rush down a piece of line just so I can avoid her sometimes. Cause she was a cool friend, but just to avoid her, like give me some space, bruh. Just so I can avoid her, being a piece of line, thinking I'm all safe and shit. Get a tap on my shoulder, look back, it's her. Ah! The fuck? This female was everywhere. I'm not gonna call her a bitch because this is not a bitch. She's actually a good girl. She's actually really cool. I haven't talked to her in a long time, like 4 or 5 years, but she's a really cool. Actually, no, after this, I should hit her up. So yes, everywhere I would go, she would be like a fucking shadow, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck? If I was to go to the library, she'd be here. If I was to go to the lunchroom, she'd be here. If I was to be inside the lunch line trying to get the little, remember, I don't know if y'all remember elementary school, they used to give those little box pizzas, the square pizza with the milk. Like, shit, I used to go for the oranges. Remember, sometimes they'll give some milk, they'll give milkshakes, bro. It would have like a SpongeBob on it and shit. It would be, bro, oh my god, it would be so bomb, fam. But yeah, I remember I would eat that shit, I would devour that shit. I would try to get like, cause none of the sport girls, or I know that a lot of the white girls didn't eat their food. They took their own lunch to school, but they would also get school lunch too. But they would really never eat their school lunch. So me, I was a hungry hippo. I went along and I asked everyone for their food and they would always give it to me. But hey, you know, you gotta hustle sometimes. Everywhere I would go, this girl would be here. Everywhere, no matter where I went, she would always be there. Bus came along, we went on the bus. I sat down. She couldn't sit right next to me because I had a friend sit there, so she wouldn't sit there. We were friends, but it's just like, dude, like, why are you always like everywhere I go, like leave me alone? She was everywhere I went. So I told my friend, my buddy, to sit here, and he did. And then that's when she came on the bus, and I guess she realized, damn, I can't sit next to him, so she sat in front of us. So we got off the bus, we started walking. We walked together in a group of 4. It would be me, my brother, her, and her cousin. So we were walking down this path. There's like this little like weird garden with hills and trees and shit in the middle of 4 buildings. And there's a path on the left-hand side, or a long-ass sidewalk that led to the office of the whole complex. And EOS is a huge complex. It's like a city in itself. It has a playground, 2 pools, volleyball courts, tennis ball courts, like a dog field, a gym. Like, it's a nice place, especially now. So we were walking the left-hand side, and then as soon as my brother and his cousin, because she kept touching me, and she was telling me,
oh, your hair is just it's so long now.
She was like pulling on my hair, because this is when it was kind of getting long. And I had like a lot of hair like everywhere, but I had this twice. There was a time period when I had a lot of hair everywhere. I'll probably put a picture right here. I know my shit is crazy. Like, I know my shit's wild. And she was just playing with my hair, and I told her to stop playing with my hair. She kept playing with my hair. I ignored it. I kept on walking. At this time, this is when my cousin, her cousin, and my brother had been past that corner, because when you're walking, you have to take that left. And this is when they were already past the corner, so they couldn't see us. So there's some bushes to the right of us, and I saw the bushes, like small little bushes, and we just kept on walking. And she just kept tapping me. I told her to stop touching me. She tapped me again. I said, stop touching me. Push me again. Remember, I just said,
Stop touching me.
push me again. I just, even if you watch like Dragon Ball Z, you can see that Goku go Super Saiyan, bro. That's just like how I was. Like, I just went Super Saiyan, bro. Like, I was done. I didn't pick her up, but I grabbed her by her shirt, pushed her into the bushes, got on top of her, just wailing. I wasn't like punching her, but I was like just like smacking her inside her head, just like just going and going and going. Then I took out like, not like my cat claws or whatever, but yeah, I'm not a cat fan, but kept like just wailing on her, just like scratching her face. My brother told me he was walking with her cousin. He was like, yo, where's Miles and Angel? And they looked back and they noticed that we weren't there. And when they went past the corner, he was like, that's my brother. I remember my brother was running up to me, and he grabbed me by like the back of my like backpack, and he picked me up, because I wasn't like I said, whenever I fight people, I see red. Like, I do not stop. Like, if you push into the limit, I would try my hardest to hold back. And I don't like fighting people. I like make peace, love, positivity, like always. I don't like fighting people. At that stage in my life, that early stage, if you kept talking shit, if you push me to the limit, I don't stop. And I just keep punching you, and that's back when I was a kid. And my brother had to come and like yoke me by the back of my backpack. I wasn't wearing this exact backpack, but he grabbed me by this, just yoking, like, what the fuck? And then he just like took like his fist, cocked this shit all the way back, and like fucking falcon punch, fucking bing, just gutted, bro. I remember I was like, Like I felt like his fist like tickled my spine, yo. Like I would not be surprised when he pushed me, like the shit came out like that. Like you just see it coming out like, ugh. And like this right here is like his fist inside my gut. Just like, ugh. I'm just like, off some anime shit. Like I would not be surprised that happened. Like I'm like, that's like the hardest I ever got punched in my stomach that I can like remember. Like on top of another time when I was fighting this kid and he had to come punch me again. It's happened twice. And after that I started bawling out crying because I wasn't really like expecting it. It came out of nowhere and I didn't have time like to flex my stomach. I remember crying and I ran home. My brother had to tell my parents, and then my dad was like, oh, so you a woman beater now? And you guys don't know my dad, but how my dad is that he takes everything. Like if you tell him one little thing, like he would take it and just run with it. Like just run with it, fam. Like if I remember my teacher had to call my dad because my teacher, Mr. Rollo, shout out to you, Mr. Rollo. This is when we used to have bad vibes and we did not fuck with each other. And then I remember my dad, like he knew me because he called my dad and told him like, you know, Miles walked out of class, right? He kicked me out the class. That's what really happened. But I still love you, Mr. Rollo. If you call him and say, oh, Miles, I took Miles outside of class today.
For what? What did you do? What did you do?
I just took him outside of class so he can take the test inside the library. And he's like,
Oh, okay. Alright.
It's like, what the fuck, bro? Like, son, relax. That's just how my dad is. So when my dad heard I hit a girl, it was a wrap. When he came home, I remember I sat down just like, you ever know when you're crying, you're just like your head starts to shake and shake. You're like, the uncontrollable cry, bro. It's like tears just getting sucked back into my eye and shit. Like I was a mess, yo. I remember I sat down in front of him. He was like,
what's the belt you want to choose that I beat your ass with?
and it's kind of like pick your poison type shit. I had to choose wisely. I had to choose suede belt or leather belt. Which one? I'm gonna take an L, like regardless. So you know what? Fuck it. I don't even care. And he was like,
You think this is a joke? You think this is a fucking joke? What, you don't care? Well, I'm gonna give you something to care about.
I'm just like, bro, what the fuck? It doesn't matter. I'm gonna get my ass beat regardless, bro. I don't care, bro. I was just like, shit. Now I'm fucked. So he just took both belts. He didn't care. Told me to go inside the room. He locked the door. It was a wrap. All you heard, that's all you heard, bro. Like R.I.P. MillionDollarDream. But then I remember me just crying, bro. Just like I was like this. You know when you're a little kid, you're just making like 50% of it is like your actual cry, and the other 50% is like super over exaggerated. You're just like. I think I got a little carried away with that. I got my ass fucked up. I got smacked in the face. I got smacked in my back. It looked like it was also like some slave master shit. Like that's nothing to really joke around about, but god damn, nigga, like fuck. I remember my mom came home and she remember my dad, my brother told my mom, round two, nigga, back inside that room. Pause. At this point, I couldn't even I got fucked up so bad the first time, I was numb to it the second time, yo. It was just like, damn, like, remember opening that door, came out a new man. My mom sat me down at the glass oval table that we had. This is what you're gonna do. You about to write a letter, you about to go to her in the morning, next day at your bus stop, and you're gonna read this letter to her, and you're gonna apologize. I'm like, alright. I wrote a long ass letter. The bus stop that we had was not just elementary school kids, it was also the middle school kids and the high school kids too. I remember sitting down there and she's just reading, and I remember writing this long ass love note, might as well have been a love note, just apologizing to her and telling her how sorry I was and how much of an awesome friend she is and how this was the biggest mistake I ever done in front of everyone at the bus stop. Which I wasn't embarrassed about, man. I needed to do it. Like, dude, like how can you hit a girl like that? Like, I mean, I was a little kid, I didn't really know any better, but to think about it now, it was something that was really stupid. And also the fact how, I mean, there's a lot of women out here getting beat in abusive relationships that a lot of people don't know about. I feel like if you do know something about that, it's your responsibility as a friend, as a human being, to step up and give awareness to not only her friends, but also her family members too, and just give, you know, the best insight and the best direction for her that she can take to avoid that relationship. There's a lot of people like that in this world. There's also a lot of people, friends, that want to hit other friends to make themselves feel better and beat their friends to make themselves feel better. There's parents that do that to their kids. Like, It's just a really crazy world. But if you guys are out there, you guys have any friends like that, or know like a homegirl like that, or know a homeboy that's like that too, it's just as responsible for you to alert their friends and their family is just as responsible for you too, because you know about this. You don't want to have to live with the burden if anything bad happens to them and you didn't tell anyone. Tell people there's nothing bitchy or being a pussy, there's nothing snitching about giving awareness to someone, a friend or a family that you love and you hold dear to you that's getting hurt. I have to tell you guys that, because I know a lot of people, they don't really realize that, it doesn't really process in their head. I haven't talked to her in a long time, but after the story time, I'm most definitely gonna talk to her. She's an awesome girl, and I think I gave her like a permanent like nose scar like right here, which I feel terrible about. But yeah, man, but that's pretty much the story time. I appreciate you guys for watching. We're with 50,000 subscribers. All my social media is gonna be down in the description box below. I will have a giveaway on Twitter really soon. I will announce it December 1st. I appreciate you guys for showing me so much love. Peace, love, positivity like always. All my social media is down in the description box below, guys. If you aren't following your dreams, what are you doing? It's MillionDollarDream signing up for yet another $1 million video, guys. Share this with all your friends. All of your friends. I'm signing out. Peace.
Skr, skr. Hey, hey.